This is simply about volunteering. So if you're volunteering, if you're really not truly doing it from the heart, and from the heart means you don't get nothing from it as far as any kind of financial or anything like that. You know, doing it from the heart is that right there. When you do it, you don't want any money from it or anything from it. It's something that you got a passion for and you want to help as far as the community some kind of way, but you don't get no kind of money for it. Get what I'm saying? So when you decide you want to volunteer anything or do any volunteering, make sure you're doing it from the heart. God wants it from the heart. Oh, I'm doing it because I want to get some kind of credits. Oh, I'm doing it because I want to strengthen my resume. Oh, I'm doing it because whatever reasons. Oh, I'm no longer working and I'm tired of just sitting home, or whatever stuff people be doing it for. Try to do volunteering from the heart, right where you feel the passion for whatever it is you decide to volunteer for. Okay, this is the Bradford One Hill to roll down here on YouTube. That's just it. I saw to expect a phone call, so you might be expecting a phone call. Where's that? I shuffled too fast. Okay, is this it? Expect a phone call because maybe you're going to be getting a call from a place where you're going to volunteer. Or you might have called already and say you're a busy beaver. Expect a phone call, okay? So let's just go. Because you want to fulfill your copyright, right? And I'm talking about volunteering, right? So the next one is you're going to save your life no matter what. What is the price of your life? So you don't want to sit around and wait around and waste your life away, right? So you want to fill your copyright, and you feel your copyright would be doing some volunteer work, evidently, whoever I'm talking to, right? So let's just see here. Don't die with the person, right? You still have life. So some kind of way, somebody you know died. And so you're going to do some volunteer work some kind of way. It could be with people as far as bereavement. I just don't know which one you're going to do, right? So it says right here that you're going to be that runner. Put your knee print, your hand, your feet, everything in to make it happen. That means you're going to go and make sure you do the volunteering, right? So no matter what came negative, right, you're just going to stand tall. Because you want to get to full bloom. So somebody's daughter was involved in a crime, right? So we got that. A friend said, yes, I'm in. So somebody's friend got paid for being a part of a crime as far as somebody's daughter, right? So it's considered, so somebody did some kind of volunteer work, I guess. But then somebody else got paid, right? But some kind of way it was a crime. They committed a crime, follow me? They was volunteering to do something, but it was like a crime, whatever this is. So we have right here, it was premeditated, and one needed to be a realist because it was some misleading information that they needed to chalk up as a loss, right? Somebody decided they give up, maybe on the volunteer work, or maybe on committing a crime that was volunteer work or anything like that. Because somebody wanted to save some money because one of the people got paid some kind of way, or was going to get paid, dealing with somebody who was hateful, and it was in the person's genetics. So somebody was going to put somebody's candle out, put an end to the volunteer work, or somebody actually died, follow me? So somebody was going to be consistent as far as the volunteer work or whatever this is, because somebody wanted to meet new people, new personalities, And somebody was the brown rabbit in the middle and wanted to get from out of the middle of a situation. So somebody wanted to bring favor to it, what was valid. So by next month, maybe something was going to happen or something going to happen. It's a sensitive matter though, right? Because somebody's acting like it was love, like they really cared, maybe. Because we talking about volunteer work. Somebody volunteering to do some kind of work, but then somebody else got paid, right? Because somebody going to be paying for their actions, something that they did. So we here with this one right here that some man was using ladies to bring in money. A man who gave them, follow me? But somebody needs to let go of destruction because somebody's holding on to a corrupt pain. So we have right here that somebody didn't want somebody to run from a love, a connection, because somebody had heartfelt desire for somebody. So maybe on a Friday something may change, right? Today is Friday, but somebody thought something might be different on a Friday or on a couple of days. So somebody want to make some kind of wish or whatever as far as something changing up for the person, right, in their life, right? So somebody need to eat some good foods or healthy foods. So somebody was agitated because there's going to be a crackdown as far as something, right? So somebody's eyes lied about a connection that they had with somebody because somebody put their name on a slot, lottery ticket, or job, right? Because we talk about volunteer work, so somebody put their name on volunteer work, but then maybe they felt they was going to get some money eventually. They wanted something from it, right? Because somebody was posing as who they wasn't, right? While somebody else was seeking refuge. So somebody was living an abstract way of living and needed to bloom into the flower God said. So somebody thought they were so smart, well done. Because we got a monster somebody was working for, or whatever this is, who was corny, follow me? So somebody was in a crime, it says right here, a best friend was involved, right? Doing a volunteer work, I guess. So I miss you, I want to know why. Somebody want to know why in a situation, going to join a bereavement group, some kind of bereavement group. If not bereavement, some kind of group, whatever it is. And I'm going to want to know why somebody did something, or why they're in trouble, or why, whatever this is. So somebody going to be simply honest and say somebody light up the person's life. So we got the next card is he should not be looking at your friends, right? So somebody might have been looking at their children's friends to do volunteer work, or a stepdad is involved with the friends. So we might have somebody who had younger people some kind of way involved in volunteer work or whatever this is. So because we talking about volunteer work, okay. Somebody was going to be strong, tough, and know when to make the right moves in a situation. If it hurt somebody, was going to voice their opinion. So that's what we had for the volunteer work. So some kind of way with this volunteer work, it was a crime committed with the volunteer work. It wasn't from the heart. Because remember I said it got to be from the heart, right? Because God liked volunteer work from the heart. Okay? So this is one.